Bump a little pussy, hoe, get some shell toss. Slapping rap bitches and making bail, hoe. Two-tone Cartier, match the nails, hoe. No competition, these bitches fail, hoe. Curbing, no curbing, my shit is late.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Isha, and I'm back with another video in this month. And I hope you in this mother, because if you're in this mother, I'm in this mother, and we in this motherfucker together. So, first things first, I apologize for the delay in not uploading. It has been a busy week this week, a busy week all last week. I worked 11 to 7, 4 days straight last week. Then I worked 11 to 7 Monday. I was off Tuesday, worked 3 to 11 Wednesday. I'm off today. I work 7 to 3 tomorrow, my last day, and then I'm leaving Friday. So today has been a busy day. I spent the last 2 hours packing up the rest of my stuff, cleaning, sweeping. I guess I'm gonna touch up and mop. Tomorrow I gotta figure out what I want to do with my bed. I know I'm definitely not leaving it here. I got my outfit set out for what I'm gonna wear on the road. We went to Eldo and I've had to drop like 400 bands, not 400 bands, but $400 on a rental car. So my friend, Miss Jennifer, she put down $150 deposit, and I think she gets that back on Monday. And then, so basically today's video is going to be tips on how to become a successful YouTuber, content creator, influencer. Now, this video and this topic was specifically asked of me from Ray. Okay, I'm not gonna put a picture of Ray right here, but she asked me to do this video for her daughter Sophia. Shout out to Sophia. She said that she wants to be an influencer. Now, I don't know if I could really, well, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna try to give the best tips that I can, because I'm only a YouTuber, you know what I'm saying? But I do post on TikTok. I do post on, you know what I'm saying, Instagram, inspirational quotes and stuff like that. So I don't know if I can really consider myself to be an influencer, but I'm going to show y'all some tips. Well, I'm going to tell y'all some tips, tricks, and show you what you guys need. So let's just get into the video. Okay, so first things first, regardless of if you're becoming a YouTuber, content creator, influencer, whatever it is that you want to do, you gotta come up with a brand. So you got to come up with a brand, and your brand is going to be your name. Your name is going to be your brand. It's going to be a part of you. So once you come up with like a brand of what you want to do, what you want to talk about, you know what I'm saying? Talk about like different topics and like different things. And I'm going to tell you this, once you come up with your brand, your name, whatever you want it to be called, start researching. That's the first thing you want to do. The first thing you want to do is start researching, especially if you're new to this. You know, I've been doing this since like 2019, 2020, you know what I'm saying? So I have some experience, but I still have some things to, you know what I'm saying, do and work on here and there. So, you always want to research, especially like for whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you want to talk about. You always want to research it first. So like, let's just say like you want to get on YouTube or like become an influencer. Like, let's just say you want to be, how do you say her name? Queen Blackwell? Is that how you say it? Is that how you say it? I don't want to be saying it wrong. But you know how like she does like the cooking videos, and she be on stream cooking and stuff like that. If you want to do things like that, like research how to keep your audience engaged. And I will tell you this, consistency is key. Now the only reason why like I'm consistent on and off is because like my life is busy. Like my life is busy. I work 8 hours a day. I'm finna say 8 days a week. That's a damn lot. I wish I would work 8 hours a damn week. But 8 days a damn week. Excuse me. But yeah, I work. So like I work 8 hours a day, you know what I'm saying, every week, you know. So like I don't really be having a break sometimes. And then when I do have a break, I don't want to do nothing on my off day. Like, I don't want to do nothing but sleep on my off day. And forgive me for the way that the camera is angled right now, but like, I'm so over this tripod. It's just, I don't know what happened. It was just like everything was going good, and then it just weakened on me. And this is a Bauer tripod, so I should have expected that, because my last Bauer tripod did that as well. But yeah, you always want to research how to keep your audience entertained, what to do. And background music is definitely a great jumper. And like, let's just say that, because I know that Ray said that her daughter likes to protest. She said her daughter has been in ISS a couple times for walking off of the school grounds to go protest. So like, let's just say you want to protest. Like I said, do your research. Research first, look up like how you can peacefully protest without like getting in trouble. And especially like on the school grounds, especially like if you are a teenager right now in this era. Not like, I had a got a text message, sorry. Especially like if you're a teenager in this area and you want to do YouTube, you want to be an influencer, you want to do TikTok, all of that good stuff. Always research it first. Research to make sure you're not going to get in trouble and stuff like that, which there's nothing wrong with being an influencer and like being a protester. If you want to be an influencer and like combine that with protesting, there's nothing wrong with that. You want to protest against ICE, go ahead and do that. You want to protest against racism, go ahead and do that. Just make sure like when you start making videos of like protesting and things like that, you always have those people who are like, they're with ICE, they're with the racism, they're like, they're not against, you know what I'm saying? Like they're against like abortions, or they're not against abortions. Make sure that when you start making videos like that, you always have your arguments ready, because you will always have those people in the comments who, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they rage bait, and then sometimes you could read their comments and they just sound slow as fuck. And then, or slow as heck, forgive my language, I'm very raw and uncut when I'm making my YouTube video. So if I cuss here and there, just please forgive me. But like, some people really do be sounding slow and sounding stupid. And sometimes don't waste your time, arguing back with people in the comments, because the internet is undefeated, and whatever they say, they're gonna believe. Like just yesterday, I had somebody say that a fight video was AI because the girl got her wig snatched off and her hair quote unquote changed. Like, this is AI. The thing about it is that I don't know if I'm so hung up like other people is, because I can still tell real life from AI. You know what I'm saying? I can tell real life from AI. Like, I feel like I paid attention to AI so much that like now I know the difference. Or I've been knew the difference. You know what I'm saying? I've been knew the difference. It's not confusing about it. But then when you watch it a couple times, like sometimes some videos are too good to be true. Then when you watch them a couple times, you're like, oh yeah, this is AI. And that's the main thing. Whenever you get into like this career and you decide that this is what you want to do, try to avoid AI as much as you can. Now AI might be good for like generating you hashtags and stuff like that for your videos. That is if you want to do that. But YouTube also is good at generating hashtags for you too. You could also use PixArt to generate hashtags. What's the other one? There's another one. I can't remember the name of it. It's not InShot. It's Canvas. I think Canvas is pretty good at generating you hashtags too. But like if you're really desperate, eye-catching hashtags, you can use like I said, I'm not supporting it. I'm just like, this is just something like you might want to do. Have AI ChatGPT generate some hashtags for you. Hashtags that are eye-catching. Hashtags that like when you post a video, like your video will pop up in the recommendeds. And like the hashtag that I use the most is trending. So like hashtag trending under all of my videos with my hashtags. So your hashtags are going to be how you get found. Not only that, but investing in social media, but not actually paying for it. So like being consistent on social media the way that you are consistent on YouTube. So like, let's just say that you makeup video, protesting video talking about life, video, inspirational video. Like if it's 50 seconds or less, you know, take that video and upload it on YouTube Shorts as well, because your Shorts is going to bring in more engagement than like your videos will. Like you might, like how I do, like you might get 40 views, you might get 10 views, you might get like 20 views, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of your engagement when you post on your YouTube Shorts, that's when the traffic gonna start coming in. So the more that you share like your YouTube Shorts the more that you share your TikTok videos on your YouTube Shorts, the more traction is going to come in. That's a trick that I learned. So whenever I do like a makeup transition, or I do like an inspirational video, or like I cut up my video and like do, oh yeah, content creating is something that I decided that I wanted to do, and I upload it, you know, I noticed that like I get more views. I probably get like 2K views, 1K views, and then my subscribers will go up. You know, I might be at 160 subscribers, then I go to like 190 subscribers just off that one YouTube short that I uploaded. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, but like doing this, you will get a lot of negative criticism, you know, and I know I do because I'm the bigger person, you know, and I've learned to not like engage in that stuff, because engage in the negative comments, because they not gonna get your bills paid. Like the negative comments aren't getting your bills paid, but they like physically, like when you reply to them, they not getting your bills paid, but they bringing in money because they commenting, you know what I'm saying, if that makes sense. But social media is very, very important for like starting things like this, and pushing forward. You gotta push. Like you have to push, you gotta be consistent. You have to be consistent. Even on days you feel like, you know what I'm saying, you lazy, you don't want to do it, you have to do it. You have to, because like I have to tell myself, like I have to, some days when I don't feel like uploading and I'm supposed to upload on the day that I'm due to upload, I'll be like, I'm not gonna do this. Like I'm not gonna do this. I'll let hours and hours go by, and then I'll finally get up and be like, you know what, F this. I have to get this video out. Like I gotta get this video out. Like yesterday when Ray had said what she said to me, I'm like, tomorrow is my off day. I have to get this video out, because I was due to upload on Monday, and I worked 11 to 7, and I knew I wasn't gonna do nothing. I wasn't gonna want to do nothing when I got home. So that's why I'm uploading this video today, because this is what was a requested video for her. And don't get me wrong, like I follow all of y'all requests, but right now this video is going to be the last video that I upload before I move to Missouri Saturday. So Saturday, I don't know if y'all gonna get a movie vlog or not. I'm thinking about it still. I might do that. I'm thinking about it still. I haven't figured it out yet. But yeah, you have to push yourself. You have to motivate yourself. Even when you lose a subscriber, or even when your views aren't going the way that you know what I'm saying, feel like they should be going. Success takes time. Getting to the top takes time. You cannot rush success. And I've been teaching myself that too. Like I want to make it to the top so bad, but I'm not going to rush my success. Like right now I'm at 282 subscribers. So what I do is, we are up 282 subscribers. Hello, so I'm a new subscriber. So I'm Shay. I cook, I do vlogs. If you start a small business, I can help you with your small business. It's rude not to introduce yourself. It's rude not to introduce yourself to your new subscribers, your new supporters. You know what I'm saying? I always introduce myself to my new supporters, and my supporters that's been supporting, they know I go by Ishay. They know my real name is Ishay. I go by Shay. You know what I'm saying? My name is Ishay. I go by Shay. So like I said, it's rude not to introduce yourself. So and then when becoming like an influencer or content creator, whatever it is you want to be, come up with your own slogan. So like that's like an introduction. So like how I do, when I'll be like, how I be doing it? What's up? Oh, like how I be. Hold on. Let me get right. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Ishay, and I'm back with another video in this mother, and I hope you in this mother, because if you in this mother, I'm in this mother, and we in this motherfucker together. So you see, I came up with that. You know what I'm saying? I came up with that. I don't know if anybody else uses that, but I know that I came up with that. I used to say it differently before I you know what I'm saying, actually stuck with that slogan. You know what I'm saying? Before I actually stuck with the slogan and be like, you know what, this is how I'm gonna start my videos. This is how my introductions for my YouTube videos are gonna start. So you always wanna like get an introduction. So like start with an introduction. Like I don't know how y'all want to start y'all introductions, you know, but I always, because my introduction is like kind of like welcoming, you know what I'm saying, welcoming, and then it's like, hey, I'm back, you know what I'm saying, back on a new video. And I'm a type of person who I always explain myself to my subscribers and my supporters. Like I always explain to them like, yeah, I have uploaded because of this, I have uploaded because of that, you know. And I share a lot of my personal life with my supporters, like not personal, but like whenever I'm going through something, I always come on here and, you know what I'm saying, express myself about it. Sometimes I cry, sometimes I laugh, sometimes I'm going off, you know what I'm saying. So like my supporters, they get like every version of me, you know what I'm saying. They get every version of me. They get the truthful version of me, you know what I'm saying. I try not to cut any corners while I'm talking to my subscribers, you know. So yeah, so definitely come up with a slogan, brand yourself, hashtags, invest in social media, post on social media, keep posting, being consistent. And now we're gonna move on to the next thing. So next, you wanna get a good quality phone, camera, whatever it is. You wanna have a good quality phone, a good quality camera, or like whatever it is that you want to use, and a good tripod. Don't get Bauer. Okay, Bauer might have worked for everybody else, but I don't know, like with the tool, I didn't even have this for a good month before it stopped working, and it was plugged in. Well, no, it wasn't plugged in, and I went to plug it in, and it, like, the light wouldn't come on. Like it was like it's a shortage in here. Some, like, I don't even know how this happened. I don't know how this happened because I wasn't even tugging on it. So I don't know like how this happened. So I'm assuming that it caused a shortage in it. So you always want to get a tripod. Get a standing tripod and get a handheld tripod. Now I got my tripod from Walmart, you know, and I've always wanted one of the tripods that have a ring light on it. And that's another thing. Whenever you're making your videos, you want to be in good lighting, good backgrounds. And like me, like I come on camera sometimes looking any type of way. I don't care. I be having a bra on sometimes I don't have a bra on. Sometimes when I do, you know, sometimes when I don't, I try to set the camera a certain way so that y'all can't see my, you know what I'm saying, jigging and moving around and stuff like that. Sometimes I'll be having this bonnet on 24/7 every time I do a video because I don't be having my hair done. And I don't be feeling like taking my hair down sometimes. I don't be feeling like taking my hair down to do a video where like I'm gonna edit and then wrap it up and then be done. You feel what I'm saying? So don't be like me. You know, be better than me. Be presentable. Be eye-catching. Be somebody who like viewers look at and be like, I want to keep coming back and watch her videos. Not because of that, but his videos, because they're very informative. They're very entertaining. Oh, like they doing something that I want to do. Like one day I want to do this. You know what I'm saying? Be that type of person. So this tripod, I haven't decided if I'm going to use it or get rid of it. Like I haven't decided yet. I haven't decided if I want to get rid of this motherfucker or not. But let me show y'all something. I took my money, I invested in, because I was like, I'm gonna get me a new tripod. I gotta get a new tripod. And so I went and bought this one. So you can get, I got this from Walmart. I forgot how much I paid for it. It's like, I think I paid like $30-something for it. I'm not sure. Plus the insurance coverage on it, I think it was like $40. But this is USB charging, multi-device, MagSafe compatible. It's 61 inches, and it has a fold storage. And like y'all can see, it comes with a remote. It has the light changing, like change the lights on it. And on the back of this, you can see right here that it comes with a carrying case. So this is like definitely what's up. And this is the Vivitar. So this is Vivitar. This is Avatar Creator Series. So this is what's Branson with me. You know, and this is going to be like the new start, the fresh everything, the new everything. So when becoming like a content creator, influencer, or whatever it is, whether you're influencing for clothes, like brand ambassadoring, like for whatever it is that you're doing, you always want to make sure that you have a tripod. Have a tripod, handheld tripod. And if you go on TikTok, I know on TikTok they are always advertising tripods, you know, and you always want to have a tripod that has a light on it. If not, you want to get a ring light, okay? Get a ring light that you could plug in, get a ring light that you could charge, because that's going to help lighten up the space, you know. So this is going to Branson with me. So make sure you always have a ring light. Not only that, but if you're the type of person who like you forget stuff, like I have a calendar over here on the wall, like it's writable with erase markers. I'm going to get another one because I'm going to leave this one here because this one originally was my brother's. But if you're a person who's quick to forget stuff, write the month down, write the days of the month, and then write what you're supposed to do when you're working, when you're off, when you're free, or like when you're going to school, when you're not going to be in school, when you have days free to like record. Make sure that you write it down, write sticky notes for yourself. Keep yourself encouraged while you're doing what you're doing too, because sometimes, like I said, whenever you lose a subscriber, whenever view counts be low, it is easy to get discouraged. You know, it's easy to get discouraged because like it'd be like, dang, like I'm not going nowhere right now. Nobody's watching. Nobody's doing this. Nobody's doing that. Like I'm trying. I'm just doing it, and then it's like it's not happening. But like I said, success takes time. Like I'm up 282 subscribers right now. You know, it took time. Like it took time for me to get to where I'm at right now. Like it took like what 2 or 3 years for me to get to where I'm at right now. Cause when I started back doing YouTube again, I was only up like 10 subscribers, you know, and I started putting myself on subscriber goals. So I'm like, okay, once I get to 30 subscribers, I'm gonna do this. Like I put myself on a 30 subscriber goal. Then I put myself on a 50 subscriber goal. Then I put myself on a 100 subscriber goal. Then I put myself on a 200 subscriber goal. So now I put myself on a 300 subscriber goal. So I have to keep going and keep pushing and keep encouraging myself to be consistent so that I can reach that goal. You know what I'm saying? It all starts with you. You have to be willing to do the work, okay? I'm gonna be right back because I don't want to be burning this pizza. Hold on, give me a minute. Y'all, I done burnt the doggone pizza. I had to cook my other one. Like, I'm so mad because that was my favorite pizza. That was a chicken bacon pizza, and I burnt it. I was only supposed to leave it in there for 10 or 13 minutes, but that oven cooks pretty fast. So this one's supposed to be in there for 24 minutes, so I have time to keep going. So yeah, make sure that you get to a good working tripod, good light. Also make sure that you build a good support system, because everybody that's climbing to the top with you don't want to put in the effort. You know what I'm saying? They want to go to the top with you, but they don't want to put in the effort. Like they don't want to encourage you. They don't want to tell you to keep going. They don't want to tell you like, hey, shouldn't you be uploading a YouTube video right now? But they want to eat off your plate though. So like when you get to the top, they want the money. You know what I'm saying? They want the money that you're making. And I've learned that. You know what I'm saying? I learned everybody can't go to the top with you. Everybody that you want to go to the top with you aren't going to be able to go. Like, it's lonely at the top. It is. It's lonely at the top. But I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay with that because what I'm doing for me. I'm doing it for me mentally. I'm doing it for me physically. I'm doing it for me emotionally. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it for me because I know that I can be this. You know what I'm saying? I know that I can do this. I know that I can make a living off of this. I know that I can become my own boss. I know that when I make it in this, everything else that I prayed for to make it is going to make it. That's another thing. Always keep God first. You know, in any and everything you do, even coming up in this, keep God first. Pray about it. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like it's not right, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like it is right, then do it. You know, keep God first in everything that you do, especially this. Like me, like I keep God first. And that's why I tell everybody, by the grace of God, I'm still here. Because if it wasn't for him, you know, I probably would have been said like, F the YouTube, F all of this, F everybody, F my family, F my friends. And like, it would have been done. You know what I'm saying? It would have been done. But because this is an empire that I'm building, I want to see my empire go further. You know what I'm saying? I want to see my empire grow. You know, that's the kind of mentality that you have to have, especially with doing this. Because like I said, it's easy to get discouraged. Trying to make sure they ain't out there roughhousing. But like I said, it's easy to get discouraged, but you gotta have that. You gotta have that I want to be a big baller mentality. You know what I'm saying? Not because of the fancy cars and the Gucci, the Chanel, the expensive perfumes. Cause baby, this is Hollister. This is a Hollister perfume, and this was $7.99, and I got this from Belle Elle's. You think that it smells good? This smell good. This had me smelling good all day. You think people be like, you smell good. You think it's a body mist, and body mists aren't even supposed to last that long. You think I'm finna spend $1,000, $100 on a freaking perfume or body mist when I could get one for $7.99? It still smell good? I don't think so. I just bought some shoes from Walmart. You think I care? I don't. I got something to wear to work. I just bought some cute sandals from Walmart. You think I care that they Walmart brand? I don't. I got something to wear. I'm not the type of person who want to make it to the top so that I could buy expensive clothes, so that I could waste my money. I'm the type of person who I want to make it to the top so that things that I didn't have, I felt like I didn't have as a kid, like having lots of pairs of shoes, having a lot of clothes to choose from to wear, having a fridge full of food, having my own car, having my own house, having a house that got a pool in it where I could go outside any time of the day and get in my pool and relax and not worry about who in my house, who eating my food, who doing this, who doing that. You feel what I'm saying? I grind the way that I do so that I could be like, hey, I made it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I did this. You know, and sometimes, I'm going to tell you the truth, you only got yourself in this sometimes. Like, sometimes you only got yourself in this, so you have to do it for yourself. If you don't do it for nobody else, do it for yourself. You know, because me, like, I want to put my mama in her own house. I want her to have her own car. You know, and I know that when I do make it big, there's going to be certain people trying to take credentials. Is that how you say it? Credentials for stuff that I did that they didn't do. You know what I'm saying? You didn't help me come up with the YouTube vibe. Like, I'm talking about amongst family and friends. I ain't talking about my supporters, because KK come up with like hella video ideas for me to do. And I'm still checking them and marking them off the list. You know what I'm saying? I'm still going through and deciding like what videos I want to do and when I want to do them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I always shout her out, because like, shout out to KK, because she, no matter what it is, she always come up with some type of video ideas. You know what I'm saying? Even if don't nobody else be commenting, she be commenting, and I know she be watching. You know, that's why, like, I'm proud of her. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of her because she's a consistent supporter. You feel what I'm saying? She's a consistent supporter. So like, I'm proud of her because she always giving me ideas. And like I said, I'm still going through and checking them off the list. You know, sometimes you have to make up stuff, like make up videos. Make up a video that you feel like ain't nobody watched before. Make up a video that you feel like ain't nobody ever seen before. Like me, I wanted to do like prank videos. Like, I did one prank video on my mama. I wanted to do a prank video on my brother. I want to do prank videos on my friends. I want to do prank videos on my family. You know what I'm saying? I got hella ideas in my head, but let me start with these ones first, and then let me do the other ones. You know what I'm saying? So like, I want it to be fun. I want my YouTube to be fun. I want it to be informative. I want it to be like different genres of videos. So not only when they come to my channel and they click and they look and they see that not only is there serious videos on here, but there's entertaining videos on here as well. I do my makeup on here. Like, I talk, I vent, I do my hair. What else? Like, I try things. I do challenges. Well, I haven't really did like a challenge, but you know, I've tried stuff, you know. Yeah. And most importantly, get a link. I don't know what's going on with my TV. Get some. Did they make the Wi-Fi stop? Oh Lord, it's not connected. Hold on, it's gonna have to wait. Get your Linktree. So what Linktree is, if when you look it up, you could create a free profile and add all of your links to your YouTube, your links to your social media accounts, your links to like let's just say you wanna start a what's it called? A podcast. Your link to your podcast where they can subscribe or start listening. Make sure that you're getting a Linktree or whatever it is. Copy and paste your links. Copy and paste your links to Facebook. Copy and paste your links to YouTube. Not to YouTube. Copy and paste your links to TikTok. Copy and paste your links to Snapchat. Copy and paste your links to Instagram. Copy and paste your links to any place that you know for sure somebody gonna click on it. Because let me tell you something. They might not be liking and commenting, but every view counts, literally. Every view counts, literally. Every view counts, because just because they not liking and subscribing, they're watching. So every view counts. So share your own content. Share your own content, because you are your biggest supporter. Because in this type of industry, you are your biggest supporter and you are your biggest hater. You know what I'm saying? Like how I was saying, it's easy to get discouraged. You can tell yourself that. Because I tell myself all the time, like, I don't hate on nobody. I don't hate on nobody, and don't nobody hate on me but me. Like, I'm my biggest downer. I'm my biggest supporter. I'm my biggest hype man, and I'm my biggest hater. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay, because I'd rather for it to be me than for it to be anybody else. But regardless of the fact, if it is you yourself, you still gonna have haters. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have haters. You gonna have people that's gonna talk about you, talk down on you, make fun of you. That's why I'm getting up out of Camden. You know what I'm saying? I said I was gonna give Camden a year of me, and that was it. For it to be such a small town, the violence has increased, and not only has the violence has increased, but they always talking down on the next person like they better than the next person. That's why, I don't claim to be from here. Like, yeah, I was brought up down here, and I'm appreciative of the fact that I was brought up down south, because it gave me a accent to where the point where I could go out of town and people could be like, people know I'm not from here. You know what I'm saying? People know I'm not from there. When I go somewhere and like I start talking, people be like, you're not from here, are you? You know what I'm saying? And I like that. So I'm appreciative that I grew up down here for the recipes I learned, like the things I've discovered and learned, like the history I've learned in Arkansas and Camden to be exact. You know what I'm saying? Can't really say I'm grateful for the school system, but I'm grateful for every single person that I went to school with that treated me poorly. You know what I'm saying? That they treated me poorly, because guess what? At the end of the day, I'm going to be the one on top. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to every teacher, every person I went to school with that, you know what I'm saying, look down on me, talk down on me, because you created me to be the person who I am today. You know what I'm saying? I thank them the most, because them was the biggest haters and still is the biggest haters. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? I'm the biggest though. You know what I'm saying? I'm the biggest. I'm Big Shay. But like I said, you see that? The biggest hype man. You are your biggest hype man. So keep going. Reach for the stars. Why not? You only got one life. You only get one chance to live it up. So why stop? Why not? So, like I said, definitely research, hashtags, brand, tripods, lightning. What else did I say? Oh, so not only introductions, not only like a slogan introduction, but CapCut. CapCut is great for making your own edit and your own intro and outro. So like how I got an intro and outro for when I do regular YouTube videos and for when I do my girl talk videos. CapCut is great. CapCut is great for like intro videos and outro videos, and 99% of them be free. So whenever, what's that spit? So whenever like y'all get a chance, download CapCut and go look at some intro videos and some outro videos. I promise y'all it won't disappoint. Like, you can add your own pictures. You can add your own sound. If you don't want the sound that's on the original video, you can add your own sound. You know what I'm saying? But make sure the biggest thing is like copyright strikes. So make sure that like when you want to add music, you add music that's like copyrighted, like music that's gonna grab everybody's attention, but music that's copyrighted. You know what I'm saying? Especially like with your intro. So like how I use Yeah Glow for my intro and my outro is copyrighted because it's not necessarily the original song. Like it's the original song, but the song has a beat over it that helps it not to be copyrighted, if that makes sense. So make sure that when you put background music in your videos, that it's not copyrighted, because they will copyright strike you for that. Your video will get blocked in certain regions, and you can appeal it in YouTube Studio. And YouTube Studio, like, this is just if you want to be a YouTuber. You know, you have a studio for YouTube, a studio for Instagram, a studio for TikTok, a studio for Facebook. You know, every single last one of these platforms, you could go big with and make money off of them. So every single last one of these has a studio creator tools where you could go in, you could appeal certain things, you know, certain things that you don't like, you could edit, re-upload, you know what I'm saying, change, edit things, you know. And if you're like doing YouTube, you always want to have a custom theme, a custom thumbnail. And in order for you to have a custom thumbnail, you have to be signed up for YouTube Studio. You have to be signed up for YouTube Studio in order to do that, you know. And like, encourage your friends to subscribe, encourage your friends to like be like, yeah, watch, encourage your friends to share. If your friends can't give you support without you having to pay them, they are not your friends. It don't cost nothing to support somebody. Like, it don't cost not $1, not 25 cents, 50 cents, $5, $10, $100 to support somebody. Now, if you're paying for promo, that's different, because sometimes you do have to pay to get to the top. So like, if you want to go further in life, not in life, but if you want to go further in what you're doing, promo is great. But you have to be careful when you're doing promo, and do promo with the right people. You know what I'm saying? Let me go check this piece so I'll make sure I ain't burning this one. Okay, y'all, piece ain't burnt yet. I probably still got a couple more minutes left. Y'all, while I went in the living room, hold on. Let me say this right. While I went in the living room, and Versace and Soloria then took the plug from the Wi-Fi box out of the wall. I had to plug it back in. Like, I don't know, something was wrong. They've been pawing at each other like all week since Soloria then came home. But yeah, y'all, like, be your biggest person, biggest hype person. And what was I saying? What was I talking about? Copyright, right? And making an intro and an outro. Create your intro and your outro the way that you want it to be created. Like, I've had mine for over 2 years now. I've had my outro for over 2 years, and I've changed mine like 2 or 3 times. Like, I thought about changing it again, but I was like, no, I'm gonna stick to what I know. If I do anything, I'll probably just like update the pictures and stuff like that. But I love the way it is, and I love the way my Girl Talk intro and outro is set up, because it's kind of like a notebook. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a notebook, and it's kind of like what my vision was. And like, I wanted to make a intro and outro for movie night, but I felt like that was doing too much. So okay, I was trying to make sure I heard her crying, but I'm gonna show her to y'all. But most definitely, if this is what you want to be, and this is what you want to be, and this is what you feel like you want to do for the rest of your life, reach for the stars and go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna say be cautious of what you talk about, but shoot, I'm not. Sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I don't care what I say. I'm not getting money right now. Like, I ain't getting money right now, so I ain't getting striked for nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, YouTube ain't paying me yet, so I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm waiting until I hit that big, what is it, 1,000 subscribers, or hit that big 1K. No, hit that big 10K subscribers, so I can get my first plaque. That's what I'm reaching for. I'm reaching to get my first plaque. And I know it's going to take some time. And so I'm 25, and sometimes I feel like I'm running out of time because I feel like I'm getting too old. Because I don't know, but I used to feel like being 30 was too old to be on YouTube. But shoot, I'm reaching for the stars, you know, why not? So, yeah, make sure y'all do what it do. You know what I'm saying? Do this. If you're going to do this, go all the way. Don't half-step nothing. Here is y'all's niece. Here's y'all's niece. She turned 5 months on the 12th. She's got her rabies shot, and she's in her first heat. I don't know if she's going off right now, but her little freaky horn ass, she had me messed up the whole week. I didn't know they could get them as early as 5 months. And her vet had said that her kitten got hers at 5 months. I didn't know what was wrong with Versace. I thought she had rabies or something. Like, and I know she didn't have fleas because I had just gave her a flea bath the week before last. So, like, I didn't know what was wrong with her. But she was in her first heat. And, like, she got an attitude. I don't care for real. I don't care. Because I told you to pack up all your stuff. No, what you wanted to do? You wanted to play with your cousin. And you know we got to leave Saturday. And you ain't want to pack your stuff up. But you wanted to play with your cousin. She hear her. I'm finna show y'all Celoria, and then we gonna close the video out. Say bye, Sachi. Tell them bye. Tell them bye. Okay. Sachi says bye. Might be a little upset because I just took her from her food bowl. But 1, 2, 3. This is Celoria. Say hi. She is 1, almost 2 months, they said. And this is Versace's little cousin. Her name is Celoria. I bought her some toys and stuff today. I didn't know that they had already got her metal bowls, which I need to switch Versace over from plastic to metal too. But I'm sorry. I'm gonna let you go back and eat, okay? I just wanted to show them to you. I just wanted to show them you. Okay, I'm sorry. I just wanted to show them you. And she wasn't, ow. She wasn't the biggest, but she's the fighter. Like, her and Sachi be fighting, for real. But I'm going to take her back so that she could finish eating, because she was eating. And thankfully, I didn't burn my pizza. But y'all, why I dropped my pizza on the door, on the other door? At least I got it picked up, but yeah, this is Celoria. This is my niece. This is my cat niece. And if y'all haven't met my brother already, I don't think he's posted on YouTube lately, but I will drop his Instagram and his YouTube links in the comments, in the description down below, so that way y'all can get to know my brother too. This is my older brother, my only brother that I have. So, and then I'll have to tell y'all a story time about my distant sisters, about my distant sister. I hope I didn't sound like it said sisters. I meant my distant sister, my distant older sister. So I'll have to tell y'all a story time about that too as well. Say bye. So this is the end of the video. Hope you guys like the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Turn that post notification on so you get notified every time that Shay posts a video, so that you can become part of the gang. We're currently up to 282 subscribers right now. So hello to all my new subscribers. I'm Shay. I cook. I do vlogs. And if you start a small business, I can help you with your small business. So we are still aiming for our 300 subscriber goal. I am so ready to embark on this new journey with you guys. New subscribers, older subscribers. I need to stop calling y'all subscribers and start calling y'all supporters. Supporters, y'all are my supporters, and I appreciate you guys so much. Click on the Linktree in the bio so that y'all can get in touch with me through all of my social medias. Make sure that you follow me on everything at Totally Shay. If you had anything to add on to this video, comment it down below. If you have any advice for Sophia, because like I said, Sophia likes to protest, give her some advice down below. Because this video was getting sent straight to Ray after I get done with this. And shout out to Ray for this bomb video idea, because I have never done a video like this before. Make sure that y'all comment down below some videos that you would like to see. I will try to get them videos done for y'all. And I will see y'all in the next video.
overthinking. These hoes can't fuck with you. Standing on business and these Chanel.